Hello everyone, and today we'll be doing a different type of video. We'll be discussing a team that's actually well loved by pretty much everybody in the community, Mono Earth. Now, just as a quick side note, this video is meant to be informative, and if I miss anything or make any mistake, I'm sorry in advance. And if you feel as though you need to correct me on anything, let me know in the comments down below. I'll be happy to take any criticism with any mistakes that I might make in this video. Know that I am gonna try my best to do as much research as possible. But with that out of the way, let's get started. This trio is simply loved by everyone, and I mean everyone in the community, mainly because it was one of the first, or at least one of the most consistent art generating teams in the game. Being led by none other than Fen and his two favorite gals, Norn and Ymira, this team has been given the nickname the Holy Trinity due to the fact that these three are basically irreplaceable on this team. Starting off with Fen, he's one of the first units that basically has stood the test of time in this game. Still being able to be used in teams to take down Vits, Virago, and other hard events, it's undoubtedly proved its worth by showing results in certain events. With a 5-star physical, 5-star support, and 4-star support slots, it pretty much has the perfect slots to play stuff into art gen consistently. His skill gives 4 arts to everybody on the team, and his normal arts isn't used as much. But when it comes to his true art, thing you want to be going for. Since Fen is a type A art generator, he's able to stack with other art gen types as long as they aren't in the same tier as him, being able to give 60 arts to everyone, and the team is serious business. Although his stats may seem squishy to some, his role to give arts is uncontested by most art generators, since most of the good ones are pretty much type B. Although it's outclassed by a small amount of few units like Mako, he still finds a niche in every team if they're lacking support to art gen, and gladly takes up that spot and owns it. And moving on to the next unit is Norn, and man, does this unit also have a lot going for her. Norn is an extremely good unit that is used just as much as Fen and other teams. Norn is highly useful in paralyzed strategies that are needed for Omega Palamecia, who, if you didn't know, is a certain boss in the mines who pretty much washes teams if you don't have a paralyzer. But if that wasn't enough, Norn's art generator is immense. Like, the amount of art gen this unit gives is, I think, pretty freaking nuts. Increasing all allies' arts by 20 and then giving them an additional 3 arts for 20 seconds brings it up to a grand total of 80 arts. On top of that, she gets a significant health boost too. Norn is very useful since her arts is an arts gen type B, which stacks with Fen, which we mentioned earlier, bringing it up to 140 arts total. Now, that's not even including her slots. A 5-star magic, a 5-star defense, and a 4-star support gives her all the coverage she needs that Mono Earth does lack. Her true weapon pretty much gives her a guaranteed paralysis, and the defense slot is really good for mitigating damage by bosses. To top it off, the 4-star support slot can be used for anything that'll help you get more arts. A fantastic unit overall, and highly loved as well. And last, but certainly not least, is Sakura Itorio Mira, or better known as Ymira, because the entire community just doesn't want to say the entire name out loud or just can't remember it. But Ymira is absolutely outstanding as well. Her skill alone gives everybody 7 arts and stacks up with both Fen and Norn. Since her skill art gen type is X2, it's pretty much perfect for the team. On top of that, her normal arts gives 30% damage boost to all allies and a crit rate of 80%. To make sure they're hitting just a little bit harder than usual. And if your team happens to be in a sticky situation where your team might die, then her true arts can pretty much fix that by healing everybody for 120 HP for 25 seconds and giving them a barrier that negates damage for 4200 damage. This is hard to use, however, but it gives some coverage in case you're close to dying. Although her arts doesn't give arts, whether it's normal or true, she has fantastic slots to give enough synergy with the other two. She has a 5-star physical, a 5-star support, and a 4-star heal that will pretty much gain you more health if you need it, if the true arch wasn't enough. Including support items, This team gives well over 200 arts and will keep giving it to you. And that's not even covering the fact they used to have a 4th free slot for any unit of your choice to put on this team. And I mean any unit. Units that are run besides this trio are Vox for big damage, Mako for art, a Serpa for more coverage and healing and more art, Berwick, Karama. You get the picture. Anything in this team fits. Hell, you can even put the god himself, Ash fucking Toto. Mixtape coming soon. Ash Toto gang rise up. What's going on? Awakening coming soon. Let's fucking go. GS. Don't fucking sleep on the boy, Ash Toto. All jokes aside though, the thing though, if you've noticed, is that this team lacks is high damage. And although Ymira gives a substantial amount, it's not enough to push it far enough. Or I would say, if it wasn't for the recent release of Cross the Blaze. Since Sistina seems to be everyone's top favorite to put in this holy trinity, with a high damage count that she gives with her true arts, what the team desperately lacked and needed, she is a perfect fit for this team. Her normal arts gives 20 arts instantly to everybody and a barrier in case, Earth Mirror's true arts wasn't enough for you to get more coverage. But her true arts is actually pretty insane. If you use Sistina's true arts, does she buff up your team quite a bit? For 15 seconds, she increases the physical damage output by 100% and reduces damage resistance down by 30% in case you weren't hitting hard enough to the boss. And on top of that, if you pair that up with Ymira's normal arts, she's going to be hitting a lot harder than she usually would, especially since that damage is buffed up to 100%. And man, are they going to be hitting hard from now on, especially with Sistina as that 4th slot. And that's the Holy Trinity. Man, this team is loved by everyone, and I mean everyone. I think this trio is usually the first team comp everyone wants to get their hands on the moment they find out about it. I can't blame them though, because I pretty much ended up the same way and made it my goal to get every single one. I miss those days. If I could turn back time, I definitely would. But thank you so much for watching the video, and I had a lot of fun making this. This was originally supposed to be an Inside the Mind meme video, but I decided it's better to explain it this way. Tell me down below if you feel like you like this video type essay thing, and if you like this to be a series, or tell me if you hated it. I'm pretty much open to all criticism and anything, so let me know if I missed anything down below. Remember to just comment, like, sub if you want to, and I'll see y'all all next time. And seriously, I can't thank y'all enough for watching the video. And yeah, with that being said, guys, peace.